Hi there. I'm on mushrooms right now, and I got COVID, but I've just had the most in-depth spiritual experience of my life so far. I was coming up on mushrooms. I was lying on my Shakti mat and listening to the album Muladhara by Desert Dwellers. And I had a notebook next to my mat. And I went on this incredible journey where I was everything, and words are difficult to speak right now, because I don't think I'm coming up anymore, but I'm definitely in the peak of this mushroom trip. And to start filming, I turned off the music and I put on this circular light for better lighting. So everything's a little bit more eerie right now, but I was taking notes as I went, and each song just introduced new aspects of reality to me, ones that I was familiar with and maybe understood, but I had never directly experienced like that. And it was like a whole epic play of yin and yang, light and darkness, unity and separation, creation and decay, and the creation bits were almost overwhelming. I was lying on the spiky mat and my body just kept vibrating, and I'd have to take some breaths and I would calm, and then my body would start vibrating again, and it felt like I was activating. Cellular activation was one of the things that I wrote on my bit of paper. It was fucking profound. It's the only word for it. No, there's a million words for it. The whole fucking dictionary was written for this thing that is all of us and more. It's God, but more than God as we can try to understand it. It's like a giant eyeball that's viewing everything as itself, from itself, and every angle brings a different pantheon or symbolic representation of itself. And that's all information. That's reality. All difference, all possibility was there, just trying on different faces as symbols and masks, characters, all played by the same actor. I. One big eye. Oh, It's absurd, but so simple and beautiful. And the decay parts. There was like a song that came on where everything got really deconstructed, and it was like a really deep black mold-ish thing, fluid mold that would just dissolve everything it touched, consuming it, but knowing it as it consumed. And compared to the creation, it felt so scary and other and foreign. But when I reminded myself that it was just me, it's made of me, it's all the same thing. It's just the other side of the same process. It started to seem more like the destructive part of consciousness that observes, notes, and discards, which is maybe all that happens anyway. Like, if there's no past and future, then we can't go back to the past, but something has happened to that now, that version of now, as it's gone into the past, and it's been destroyed by observation. Words can't describe it, but they try. And all the while this was going on, it was relating to my life and plans I have. In particular, like the kind of the soul scrub all dayer that seems to be planned, or is kind of preliminary, no, I can't even say that word just now. Planned-ish for some time in May in the meadows, and I feel so empowered and inspired, and it feels like a duty now to show the world what the world is in as beautiful a way as possible. I have no idea if any of this makes sense. I'm everywhere right now in such a beautiful way. There's been a lot of times I've taken psychedelics and felt like I've had these big life-changing realizations, and nothing's particularly changed when I've come back, and maybe nothing will change when I come back from this. It already felt like life was on an inevitable path, but delightfully inevitable and imminent. Oh, okay. I don't think I've got anything else to say. I've documented this in as many ways as possible, and I think I will just get back to enjoying my trip. I love you, whoever you are, even if you're me watching this tomorrow, especially me, but also you. Thank you, and good luck.